Yo guys, welcome back to another video on our channel, and today we're going to be taking a look at how you can unlock and level up the new CX-9 SMG in Warzone very quickly and very fast to be able to get all the max attachments on it and take it into the game as the best class up. But quickly before we do jump into the video guys, if you aren't around it, be sure to subscribe to our channel with notifications turned on so don't miss any more videos on our channel. If you do enjoy the video, smash big thumbs up as it helps me out more than you can imagine guys, and let me know your thoughts on this CX-9 in the comments below. Excuse the messy hair, I've been out for ages now. I was literally about to go to bed, then I realised it had come out. I then got on, unlocked it, leveled it all up, done all the good stuff, went and played it with it. And I'm going to show you guys the fastest way to level it up and also how to unlock it. But I'm going to jump into it right now. So guys, as you can see, if I come over to my class apps, I can come down, I can put the C69 on, I come all the way down, and I can equip the C69. I did also buy the blueprint because I wanted some attachments, because at the time of making this video, I know everyone's probably here for this one reason. At the time of making this video, it's bugged. You cannot unlock the gun, you can't level the gun up. You cannot do either of that. It's completely bugged out, and it won't work at the moment. But as soon as they fix this, this is going to be the fastest way to unlock it and level it up. So if we take a quick scroll over to Twitter, where a good friend of mine, Paxi, who's actually been watching this channel for a long time, so Paxi, if you're watching, big shout out to you, bro. As we can see, we click on his picture here, and we can see the C69 challenge. Obviously, you guys seen that mine was unlocked already. It's because when you could unlock it months ago, back in when it was in the co-op game mode, where you just play basic rounds against the computer, you could actually unlock it via that. I went into the game doing that, expecting it to come out and be able to unlock it and level it up straight away. However, I can't level it up anyway, so I've not really given myself much of an advantage. But as we can see, get 2 long shot kills while we're shooting an SMG in 5 different matches. Very easy to do. So I'm going to show you the best ways to go about doing this right now, and that would be to come into Warzone or to come into Call of Duty. And if you have the standard game, if you have the full game mode of Modern Warfare and multiplayer, what you are going to want to do is jump into Shipment or Shoot House. I prefer Shipment because I just know that I can do this very easy in Shipment. So actually change that. What I would actually do is come into Hardcore, Shoot House and Shipment. The reason for this is in Hardcore it is 20 times easier to get a long shot because of the fact everyone you're going to be shooting is one shot. So it's very easy to get the kill. And at Shipment, if you stand in the back corners, as soon as the enemies spawn in or are in the other corner, it will count as a long shot with the SMG, so they're far away enough in Shipment. And in Shoot House, obviously there's a lot of spots to get long shots with the SMGs, which makes it very easy to do. So I'd go into Hardcore, Shoot House and Shipment, play in the corners, just play in the long shot spots, and it's going to be very easy to get 2 long shots with an SMG in every single game. The SMG that I would use out of this, guys, all of them, is probably the Uzi or the AUG, and the reason for this is for long shots, they've not got a lot of recoil, and they have quite a high damage profile, so they might be 2 of your best shots to be able to get the long shots with because of the fact they do have that extra bit of damage, and they don't feel too recoily at long range. However, if you guys do not have either of these game modes, if you don't have the full multiplayer version and all you have is Warzone, what you're going to want to do is come into Plunder Trios, I would imagine. Come into Plunder and just try and get into different spots where there are people not playing. When you land into a game to start off with, go and land with the AFK players. Get far away enough that it's going to become a long shot. Take as many of them out of the game as you possibly can from that distance. That's going to get you a couple long shots. Or when you're playing, the thing with Plunder, not a lot of people run around with plates on. If they've been hit, the chance of them plating up already is very unlikely. I never really see people in Plunder plating up. So what you want to do is get in and just try and find different areas we can get long shots with SMGs in. Again, long shots with SMGs really isn't that far. I believe it's about 25 or 30 meters that you have to be shooting them away from, which really isn't that far. I could be slightly wrong there, but I'm pretty sure it's about 25 or 30 meters. So just make sure you are at a bit of a distance where you feel like, okay, this should definitely be a long shot, and they'll be far away enough to get long shots. 2 in a game really shouldn't take you that long. You could even do it in Plunder, but the only problem with Plunder is it's very sweaty at the moment. There's a lot of good players in Plunder, and it could make it a little bit more difficult. But when it comes to leveling up, guys, what you now want to do, I'm going to go back to the full game again for you guys that have multiplayer. It's going to make it 20 times faster again if you have the full game. Obviously, one thing you want to do is check your double weapon XP tokens. If you've got any double weapon XP tokens, make sure you're putting them on, making sure you're making the most of them. And if you don't have any in Modern Warfare, but you have the full Cold War game, go into Cold War and check if you have any there, because they will cross over. So you can do that. You can take it from Cold War into Modern Warfare and vice versa. But for this sake, we're going to take it from Cold War into Modern Warfare for the CX-9. Or if you've got any here, just use those ones and just go into Shipment 24/7. Play Shipment. Shipment is so easy to get a high amount of kills, good amount of assists, good amount of points, and just a lot of XP that's going to go towards that weapon to get it leveled up to level 55 as fast as it possibly can. So that's the easiest way of doing it in multiplayer. And now in terms of Warzone, guys, what we're going to do is we're going to come back over to over to Warzone, and again we're going to go into Plunder. The reason we're going to go into Plunder, again, making sure you've got your double weapon XP tokens on if you've got them in here or in what Cold War, like we just said. What you're going to want to do is come into Plunder, and when you're in Plunder, just complete loads of contracts. Get a helicopter, complete supply runs, scavengers. Supply runs are the best because they're very, very quick. They're very time efficient. And if you've got 2 or 3 teammates, one of you can be securing the supply run, and then the next one can actually be landing on the next contract to pick up, and then you can go again and just keep it very, very fast paced and really start rattling through them and getting a good amount of XP done. Make sure though, when you are completing the supply runs and the recons and the scavengers, you have got the CX-9 in your hand. It's only going to count the XP to whichever weapon is in your hand at that moment in time. So please make sure when you are doing this, you have the CX-9 in your hand, and you will be able to level it up very, very quickly. It's one of the fastest ways to level guns up. This is one way that I know a lot of people level guns up, but in terms of Modern Warfare guns are pretty fast in leveling guns up. Cold War is a little bit different. Cold War seems a lot slower, and you really do have to try a lot harder to get them leveled up for Cold War guns. But like I said, Modern Warfare guns are very fast, so if you have Shipment, highly recommend you play Shipment. You'll fly through the levels. If not, like I say, get in Plunder, complete supply runs, recon, scavengers, as many contracts as you can. Like I say, make the use of helicopters, make the use of other teammates to get the next contract ready whilst you're completing one, and you can be very quick with it and get a lot of them done. Bear in mind though, there will be quite a few people trying to do this as well, so just bear that in mind whilst you are playing, as you might go for a heli and there might be like 5 or 6 people landing on you. While you are doing this, if you guys want to spend the money on the bundle, if you buy the bundle and you don't have the gun unlocked, whilst you're trying to unlock the gun, you will also be leveling up the gun as well. So that's just an extra bonus. If you do want to buy the bundle for those 5 games it's going to take you to get the long shots in, then you could actually be leveling up the gun whilst you're getting them long shots, but that's entirely up to you. I probably wouldn't say that. It's only 5 games. It's not like the other camos or the other challenges we've seen where it's been 15 games. It's only the 5 games, 2 long shots. If you do them in Warzone, I believe actually in multiplayer on this game you can leave. I know Cold War you can't. I know on Warzone you definitely can, and I'm not too sure about Modern Warfare multiplayer, so just bear that in mind. On multiplayer you might have to finish out the whole game for the actual progress to count. Just bear that in mind, guys, but that's literally as easy as that. Like I said, at the moment it is bugged. You're not going to unlock it right now or level it up right now, but as soon as that's fixed, that's the fastest way to level up and unlock the new CX-9 in Call of Duty Warzone right now, and just the fastest way to level up the CX-9 in Warzone as well. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, be sure to smash a big thumbs up, as it helps me out more than you can imagine. Let me know your thoughts on this CX-9 in the comments below, and if you aren't already subscribed to the channel and notice turned on, please make sure you do go ahead and do that. I'm on road to 12k subs. If you can help us hit that, it would be absolutely amazing. And if you do want to watch me use the CX-9 and unlock it and all that good stuff live, I stream pretty much every single day on my Twitch link. My link can be found in the description with my other YouTube channels and my other social medias if you do want to check any of those out. I appreciate you guys watching this end. We'll catch you in the next one in a bit. Peace.